say the Hells Angels' reputation for violence has helped them muscle their way into the city's big sex business.
It's 1976. Hells Angel Otis Buck Garrett runs a massage parlor called the Love Nest, which was allegedly also a brothel.
Buck Garrett was the president of the Nomad Hells Angels in California. Not a big man, but very commanding with a lot of charisma. Definitely made an impression on me, and I think anybody else he was ever around.
At this encounter studio, the Love Nest, Hells Angels recruited girls to work as prostitutes here.
24-year-old Margot Compton knows Buck Garrett and asks for his help in escaping her marriage to husband Doug Compton, another Hells Angel. Garrett agrees to protect Margot from her husband, but this help comes at a heavy price. He forces Margot to perform sex acts at the Love Nest, and when she tries to leave, he holds her 6-year-old twin daughters as ransom. After 7 weeks of abuse, Margot reaches her breaking point and goes to the police.
24-year-old Margot Compton agreed to testify against the Hells Angels. Her testimony led to the conviction of the Hells Angel who recruited her, Buck Garrett.
After the trial, Margot fears for her safety and the safety of her young daughters. Authorities put Margot and her children into protective custody in the rural town of Laurelwood, Oregon. But her location is discovered. Seeking revenge for Margot's testimony, Buck Garrett enlists the help of Robert Bug-Eye McClure. Robert was an angel hang-around with a drug habit. In exchange for 2 pounds of meth, Robert heads to Laurelwood.
I don't think the Margot Compton case was something that anybody in the club wanted to talk about. It's a hard one to defend. It's a hard one to swallow. It's not something anybody was ever proud of.
2 weeks after she testified, someone found where Margot Compton was hiding, in this house in Oregon. She was murdered. Also murdered, shot in the head, were Margot Compton's twin daughters, Sylvia and Sandy.
The crime scenes were extremely graphic. The photos that I remember were of the bodies at the scene. The twins, as I recall, were in bathing suits, and there was teddy bears near their bodies. Those photos really galvanized law enforcement in a way that I had never seen before or since, because of the brutality, and particularly because it involved children. There's a line that's crossed, and killing children is a line that cannot be crossed.
Robert McClure and Buck Garrett are convicted and sentenced to 4 consecutive life terms in prison for the murder of Margot Compton and her daughters. But the actions of these men have a profound effect on the relationship between the Hells Angels and law enforcement.
There's no way to explain or excuse away murders of children. It just can't be done. But I think that the police felt this was a great opportunity, and I think they used it as a tool to, push their agenda forward, I think, with the media as well.
You have the formation of special squads of cops that are going to go after the Hells Angels. These are trained investigators. They're running informants. They're often at risk themselves.
Good criminals are always a step ahead of law enforcement. They develop a technique.